Have you ever walked into your home and thought, this is my safe space, my sanctuary? It's a comforting thought, isn't it? But what if I told you? Some of the most innocent-looking things in your home, things you touch, breathe in, or sit on, might actually be working against your health. Not in dramatic or obvious ways, but slowly, silently, and over time. Especially as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to our environments. That cozy throw blanket, that pleasant-smelling air freshener. Could they be doing more harm than good? Let's walk through your home together, room by room, and uncover 6 everyday items that could be quietly harming your health. And more. Importantly, I'll show you how to make easy, meaningful changes that will help you feel better, sleep deeper, and live with more peace of mind. 1. Scented candles and air fresheners. Let's begin with something that seems innocent, even luxurious: scented candles and air fresheners. You light a candle in the evening, maybe lavender to relax, or cinnamon in the kitchen to feel cozy. But here's the thing. Many of these candles, especially the inexpensive ones from big box stores, are made from paraffin wax, a byproduct of petroleum. When burned, they can release benzene and toluene, chemicals linked to respiratory issues, and even more serious long-term concerns. Take Susan, for example, a 62-year-old grandmother from Adelaide. She loved her vanilla-scented candles. They reminded her of baking with her grandkids. But she also noticed she was constantly sneezing in the evenings and often had a headache that crept in after dinner. After switching to beeswax candles with essential oil scents, the sneezing stopped. And the headaches? They disappeared within a week, and those plug-in air fresheners or sprays. They often contain phthalates, which can interfere with hormones and irritate the lungs, especially important to watch as we get older. A better choice? Look for candles made from beeswax or soy, scented only with natural essential oils. Or try simmering herbs and citrus on the stove for a gentle, beautiful aroma. 2. Old carpets and rugs. Next, let's look down at your carpets and rugs. If your carpets have been around for more than a decade, they could be harboring dust mites, mold spores, and chemical residue from past cleanings. And even newer, carpets, especially wall-to-wall, can release volatile organic compounds, VOCs, for months, sometimes years. George, a retired postal worker from Ohio, started having trouble breathing in the mornings. His doctor couldn't find anything seriously wrong. But when his daughter suggested replacing his 20-year-old bedroom carpet with hardwood flooring, his symptoms eased up dramatically within a month. Older adults are more vulnerable to allergens and toxins trapped in carpets because our immune systems naturally become less resilient with age. Simple fix? If replacing carpet isn't an option, vacuum regularly with a HEPA filter vacuum and invest in a quality air purifier. Natural fiber, rugs like wool or cotton, can also be a healthier alternative to synthetic ones. 3. Non-stick cookware. Now let's head into the kitchen, the heart of the home. Non-stick pans are wonderfully convenient. Eggs slide off. Cleaning up is a breeze. But many older non-stick pans were made using a chemical called PFOA, which has since been linked to a range of health issues, including liver damage and even thyroid problems. Even newer pans, though PFOA-free, can still release toxic fumes if overheated. Marion, a 55-year-old retired teacher from Devon, noticed a metallic taste in her mouth after using a scratched non-stick pan. After doing a bit of research and switching to ceramic and stainless steel cookware, not only did the taste disappear, but her morning stomach discomfort eased up too. What's safer? Try cast iron, ceramic-coated, or high-quality stainless steel. They may require a bit more attention, but they're durable and far kinder to your health. 4. Plastic food containers. Let's stay in the kitchen a bit longer. Many of us use plastic containers to store leftovers. Easy, stackable, convenient. But if you're heating food in those same containers or using older plastic chemicals, like BPA and BPS can leach into your food, especially with acidic or fatty meals. These chemicals are known endocrine disruptors, which means they can interfere with your body's natural hormone balance. That's a concern for anyone, but especially for those over 50, when hormonal shifts are already underway. Robert, a 67-year-old widower from Texas, switched out his decades-old plastic containers after watching a similar video. He now uses glass containers, and he told us he feels better just knowing he's not putting mystery chemicals into his stew. Your next step: avoid microwaving food in plastic. Choose glass or stainless steel containers and look for labels that say BPA-free, though even those can still carry risks, so heat food in ceramic or glass whenever possible. 5. Upholstered furniture and flame retardants. Now picture your favorite chair, the one you sink into at the end of the day with a cup of tea or a good book. What you may not know is that many older couches and armchairs are filled with foam treated with flame retardants, chemicals meant to reduce fire risk, but now known to release toxic particles into the air over time. These particles settle in household dust, which we breathe in or even ingest indirectly through hand-to-mouth contact. Barbara, a 59-year-old librarian from Kent, had her favorite chair reupholstered in natural fabric with untreated wool stuffing. Not only does she love the new look, it gave her peace of mind, knowing she's not breathing in unnecessary chemicals. Not ready to replace furniture? Vacuum with a HEPA filter, dust with a damp cloth, and open windows regularly. Even small changes to reduce dust exposure can make a big difference. 6. Cleaning products. Finally, let's talk about those brightly colored bottles under your sink. Most commercial cleaning products are filled with harsh chemicals, ammonia, bleach, artificial fragrances that can irritate your eyes, lungs, and skin. For someone over 50, repeated exposure to these can worsen respiratory conditions like asthma or COPD, or simply cause unnecessary inflammation. Tom and Ellie, a couple in their early 60s from Vancouver, downsized to a smaller home and decided to go natural with cleaning. They now use white vinegar, baking soda, and essential oils for most tasks. Ellie says she no longer gets dizzy while cleaning the bathroom, and Tom swears the kitchen smells like a lemon grove after he's done. Want to try it? Start small. Replace one cleaner with a natural alternative. There are even plenty of ready-made, eco-friendly options in stores now that work just as well, without the harsh chemicals. As we grow older, we become more in tune with our bodies. We start noticing the subtle shifts, the way a room makes us feel, the energy we carry through the day. The goal isn't to create fear. It's to bring awareness, to help you take back control of your space and feel empowered to make healthier choices, one small step at a time. So, which of these 6 surprised you the most? Have you already made some of these changes? Or are you inspired to try one now? Let me know in the comments below. I'd truly love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. Because feeling good in your own home is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself and those you love. Take care of yourself and your space. You deserve to feel safe, healthy, and at peace, right where you are.